Scientists at the University of Virginia School of Medicine have just made a breakthrough discovery in the fight against skin aging. After looking into the deepest layers of the skin with one of the skin world's most powerful DNA microscope, they've realized the one thing that makes 1 out of 3 people's skin age faster than normal, making them look 10 to 15 years older in just a matter of months, showing how wrinkles, dark spots, and acne scars might actually be the sign of a widespread skin poisoning, and leaving the entire medical community in complete awe after proving how easy it is to clear out these wrinkles and trigger regeneration. Shifting the perspective of top plastic surgeons on rejuvenation 180 degrees. This recently discovered and inexpensive skin renewal method can completely transform your appearance while reinforcing elasticity and rubbing off years of your face. Scientifically proven to target the real root cause of premature aging and skin issues, the efficiency of this method is now being confirmed by a growing number of studies from top international institutions like the University of Virginia School of Medicine in Charlottesville and from world-renowned publications like The Aging Cell. It's a morning ritual that you can do starting today, and it costs a couple of pennies a day. Thanks to it, my sister succeeded in erasing the marks of a horrible disfigurement attack in just a few weeks. That's right, after months of torturous surgeries and useless treatments, she gained her health and life back, going from this to this. Using the same ritual, I cleared my lifelong acne and got rid of the dreaded aspect of deep wrinkles around my mouth. All this while my hair and nails got stronger than ever, my psoriasis disappeared, and my energy levels skyrocketed. You see, despite what you've been led to believe, the root cause of your wrinkles, dark spots, or saggy neck has absolutely nothing to do with how old you are, your genetics, or your lifestyle. Instead, as a groundbreaking experiment from the University of Virginia has proven it, the real cause of wrinkles and saggy cheeks has everything to do with something alarming that's happening inside your liver right now, suffocating your skin and eating at its composition. And once you'll discover what it is, you'll have the power to erase the appearance of saggy and drooping, diminish the appearance of deep lines and dullness, while reinforcing elasticity and revitalizing your skin structure. No matter if you're 30 or 60 years old, no matter how old your skin problems are, and no matter your medical condition. The best part, you won't have to pay a single cent on overpriced skincare regime kits or risk any invasive procedures. In the next 5 minutes, you'll also find out why, even though our skin regenerates constantly, wrinkles, brown spots, or scars don't go away. The popular lotion that does absolutely nothing for your face, even though almost every woman throws money on it on a monthly basis. The one ingredient in creams and lotions that top plasticians call the cell destroyer, you can find it in 67% of beauty products. The number one sign that your wrinkles might actually hide a form of deep skin poisoning that makes you age 3 times faster. And how a simple liver potion saved my sister's face and rubbed off more than 10 years of my skin while helping thousands regain their younger look, along with all the studies and tests that prove how it works. It's absolutely crucial that you stick with me until the very end of our story while you still have the chance, because we don't know how much longer we will be able to keep this presentation online. And the reason for this will surely make you mad. You see, there's only one thing the $700 billion a year cosmetic industry wants, and that is to take advantage of you and to keep you hooked for life on their bogus products, which promise eternal youth, but instead never once make good on their promise. Unfortunately, By the time you realize this simple truth, you'll already have spent, according to their statistics, between $200,000 and $300,000 on skincare products. Yet all you'll see in the mirror is the wrinkled, sad face of disappointment, feeling that you were cheated on. And I can guarantee they do not want you to see this video for one simple thing. They know 100% this unconventional breakthrough that I'm about to reveal works so well, that they are desperately trying to ban this presentation even as we speak. Think about it. If their products really worked, each of us would be looking like beauty models by now. But unfortunately, that's far from the truth. Am I right? So please keep listening, because this precious information that is guaranteed to forever change the way you treat your beautiful skin could disappear at any second. Just imagine what it would feel like to never have to worry about your lines or skin issues getting worse, or whether your neck, cleavage, and breast will become more saggy. Instead, picture yourself 5, 10, or even 15 years from now, confidently looking in the mirror before going out and seeing how vibrant, smooth, and healthy your skin looks, how soft it feels when you touch it. Imagine your friends, colleagues, and family absolutely fascinated by the changes they're seeing. Imagine you getting more compliments than you've ever gotten in your entire life. It's what happened to over 217,670 mothers, grandmothers, and sweethearts all around the world. Women like Jenny SC, 39, from New York, New York, who wrote us, "It feels like I have a completely new skin. I don't see the wrinkles in the corner of my eyes and of my mouth anymore. I feel so beautiful." Or Samantha Jason, 43, from Kent, Ohio, who told us,
"I've got this glossy look like I'm wearing natural makeup, only I'm not. My face used to be oily and now it's so clean and fresh. There's definitely a huge improvement in the elasticity and firmness of my neck and cleavage."
And Alan Simeons, 37, from Muskegon, Michigan, who said,
"My face was a mess from acne scars. It's amazing how much they've diminished since I discovered your method. If only I had heard about it sooner."
Let's not waste any more time and see how you too can achieve the same results. My name is Dr. Allie Ray, and I've been a hepatologist for over 15 years at one of the biggest hospitals in Cleveland, Ohio. Doctors like us, hepatologists, do everything in their power to heal the most underestimated yet crucial organ of the human body, the liver. You may already know that the liver dramatically influences every critical function of your body, and it's also the only organ that can fully repair itself in just 30 days, even when 50% of its cells are damaged. Now, this little piece of information is absolutely crucial when it comes to fully rejuvenate your skin, not only on your face, but all over your body, from your shoulders all the way down to your knees. But that's not all. After years of studying the inner workings of the liver and conducting some of the biggest national studies on how this amazing organ can influence the way our bodies age, I finally have the scientific answer to the age-old question: why do some women look 20 or even 30 years younger, even if they're actually in their 50s, 60s, or 70s? I guarantee it's not genetics, diet, or hydration, and you'll be completely stunned when you find out that looking younger, not only on the outside, but also on the inside, is actually possible for you to achieve, just by doing one very simple thing every morning or evening. Unfortunately, this revolutionary discovery came at a great personal cost for someone very dear to me. You see, had my sister not been the victim of the most horrifying disfigurement attack, we might not even have discovered this 15-second, age-defying skin renewal ritual. Sarah, my twin, is a well-known molecular chef at a popular restaurant here in Cleveland. She is not only a cook, but also a scientist, studying unique ways of processing food and combining nutritive substances. One evening at the end of the workday, she exchanged a couple of laughs with Sam, one of her colleagues. When she returned to the kitchen, she saw her ex-husband standing by the doorway, transfigured by jealousy. She feared for her life the moment she saw him. He had always been aggressive, and she had never forgotten the beating that made her divorce him. "Who was that guy that made you laugh so hard?" he asked with an insane look in his eyes. Before Sarah got a chance to reply, he took a frying pan and threw hot oil in her face. He watched in cold blood while she dropped to the floor in agonizing pain and then ran without a trace. I found her unconscious, half dead, half alive. I barely dared to look at her swallowing blister burns. Her face was unrecognizable when we got to the ER. So bad that the hospital called in the top doctors to save her, and the leading plastic surgeon from Ohio said that if she recovers, she will never look the same. Actually, not a single doctor gave her a chance of full recovery. Her face was so damaged that it looked like a pile of raw red meat. Little did we know back then that we would find a miraculous home method that would restore her wrecked face from mutilated to magazine cover ready sooner than any expert would have ever thought possible. When she woke up, Sarah went into a nervous shock. Looking into the mirror, she saw a monstrous version of herself. Even after the best plasticians had done everything in their power, her scars were still so bad that people would just stop and stare at her both in horror and in pity. But what tormented her most were not the burning stares. What drained the life out of her was seeing me, her identical twin sister, and realizing that she would never look normal again. I, for one, felt like I was standing in front of a cursed mirror. After getting out of the hospital, Sarah refused to go to work or leave the house. Cooking in front of the customers, something she used and loved to do, was now the most shameful and painful thing she could think of. The only thing she did was cover all the mirrors inside the house. Then she barely got out of bed or talked to anyone. Her eyes were always in tears, and she had nightmares every single night. Seeing her like that was unbearable for me. I had to do something. I sure wasn't going to stand back and watch how my better half buries herself in sorrow or how her mental health gets worse by the day. So one night I got in front of the computer and started my quest for a real solution. Luckily, as a doctor and keynote speaker at conferences, I had access to a lot of exclusive scientific databases. Before telling you the one method that has not only completely transformed both myself and my sister's skin, but also the appearance of tens of thousands of women all across the world, I can tell you the 3 popular solutions that do come close to nothing when it comes to noticeable skincare changes. Let's start with the creams, lotions, and face masks. Great for moisture and maintenance, they do not fix anything. These topical treatments can't penetrate deep into your skin for restorative effects. Moreover, a lot of cosmetics contain parabens, a class of toxic hormone disruptors that can accelerate aging, lead to unhealthy levels of estrogen, and unwanted weight gain. Even if you were to make your face masks from natural home ingredients, aside from giving you a fresh, luminous look for a couple of hours, they would still not penetrate your skin deep enough. Next, there's collagen, one of the most praised supplements. Even if it sounds like a good idea, it can actually do more harm than good. Collagen is usually produced by grinding animal bones, but these bones are like a magnet for the toxins and heavy metals that are in animal food and in the water they drink. All these go directly into your system. Hyaluronic acid, or HA, another star ingredient, does nothing to improve the skin long term. According to the recent studies from the Journal of Investigative Dermatology, its molecules are just too big to be absorbed by your epidermis. Aside from that, HA mostly slurps up the moisture that sits within your skin, pulling it to the surface. This will temporarily make you appear hydrated and smooth, but then the moisture on the surface evaporates, thereby dehydrating the skin. Wendy Oriel, a cellular biologist, says, "You know when your lips are really chapped and you lick your lips and it feels better for a second, but then 10 minutes later it's drier? It's the same thing." If you're thinking about spending your life's earnings on plastic surgeries and procedures, I would advise you to think twice. Botox can help with wrinkles up to a point, but it does very little for smoothness and texture, therefore creating an artificial look. As for neck lifting, it's extremely risky. Facial asymmetry, skin loss, irregularities, or discoloration, unfavorable scarring, persistent pain, or numbness are just a few of the potential side effects. It takes several weeks for swelling and bruising to disappear, and up to 6 months for the incision to fade. Not to mention it costs from $7,500 to $20,000 on average, and it's not covered by most health insurance plans. Knowing all this, you can imagine why I was determined to find a solution that didn't require plastic surgeries, creams, or medications, because I knew for sure they did nothing except crush any hope you have left. There was one question in particular that kept haunting me. If skin regenerates constantly, then why do wrinkles and brown spots or scars exist? You've probably heard about the famous study that says our body fully replaces itself every 7 years. It goes with the famous saying, if our cells replace themselves every 7 years, that means you're not the same person that you were 7 years ago. This happens even more with skin cells. According to researchers, skin cells regenerate every 27 days, with an average of 2 days for new skin cells to surface. But if our cells replace themselves, if we constantly grow new skin, why do we have lifelong scars? Shouldn't that scar have been replaced with new, fresh skin? Why do we regrow scars, wrinkles, and brown spots? I dived deep into research, digging through hundreds of studies and articles, day and night. I barely slept, and most of the time I forgot to eat. Truth was, I was obsessed with finding an answer. I must have looked like an exhausted zombie, because for the first time in months, my sister got out of the bed, went into the kitchen, and started cooking for me. As I was watching in surprise how she was cooking a liver dish with onion gravy, it suddenly hit me. I needed to go to the primordial skin cell factory of the body, to the organ that plays a big part in the skin cell production, the liver. The liver is the metabolic factory of your body, producing energy to sustain the thousands of functions performed every minute by all of your body's cells, including skin cells. For example, your hair follicles need energy to grow strong, shiny hair, while your skin cells require energy to eliminate toxins and repair and regenerate themselves. The more I kept looking into it, the more clear it became. How did I not think of that? After all, I was a hepatologist, for God's sake. So I dipped into more books and reviews of the most recent medical lectures on the subject until I finally made my breakthrough. I came across a fascinating discovery from a team of researchers at the University of Virginia School of Medicine in Charlottesville. Before telling you how this study changes absolutely everything we know about skin aging, I want you to think about the liver as a 3D printer for skin cells. This means that the liver cell's model is copied to the newly created offspring skin cells. Now, what scientists have uncovered is the wrinkled cell of the liver are actually the ones that cause skin wrinkles and other skin problems. In other words, if the original blueprint is a wrinkled cell, then the liver will print wrinkled cells, resulting in wrinkled skin. But what causes the liver cells to get wrinkled in the first place? Your liver supports a lot of functions. Breaks down toxins, balances hormones, stores key nutrients like vitamin A, D, and B12, and most importantly, filters waste products to the bowels and kidneys and eliminates toxins. When your liver becomes overtired, the liver cells get wrinkled. This happens because of our modern lifestyles, our diets, activities, and environment. When you get too much sun, eat unhealthy foods, or drink alcohol or smoke, your liver and skin get damaged. Even so, if you eat nothing but salad from your own garden and drink plenty of liquids, our modern world is full of toxins, from chlorine in our tap water and pesticides in our food to aluminum in our antiperspirants. and carbon pollution in the air we breathe. No wonder 1 in 3 Americans suffer from liver problems. Brown or dark spots are just a clear indicator of liver issues. So if you have brown spots, fine wrinkles, or even slight discolorations on your skin, that's a sign you need to take action immediately. Here's why. It's not just about your liver cells getting wrinkles and passing them on to your skin cells. It's also about something alarming happening in the deepest layers of your epidermis. When the liver gets tired, it becomes unable to eliminate toxins. And what's the next organ in line when it comes to eliminating toxins? Your skin. This means that it has to pick up the slack, resulting in all those nasty impurities, exiting your body via your epidermis. When excessive toxins build up in the deeper layers of the skin, this causes inflammation, and it can manifest as wrinkles, dark spots, acne, scars, or skin conditions such as psoriasis, rashes, or eczema. Not only that, but into hair loss, hair thinning, and frail nails because they are made up from keratin, the same material as the skin is made of. Moreover, toxins remain trapped indefinitely, poisoning your skin cells beyond repair, blocking the formation of new skin cells, and making you age even faster. Nonetheless, the upside is the liver is the only organ that's capable of self-repair. The liver is the only organ that possesses the capacity to fully regenerate itself, which is why the scientists came to a promising conclusion. Aging skin might be transformed by smoothing out the wrinkles in the model cells. After going through every single test and study again and again, it was clear what needed to be done. Step 1. Clear up the liver and smooth out its wrinkled cells so it can supply a constant, fresh batch of thousands of healthy, smooth skin cells that will replace current wrinkled and dried out skin patches. And step 2. Clean the skin of toxins on a deep level to make room for these new cells and completely erase the old age look. The only remaining question was, how? Even though the study had been acclaimed by the scientific community and had sent shockwaves across the medical establishment, it was like the group of visionary experts had vanished into thin air and had abandoned the precious findings overnight. Once again, I was stuck. But then something unexpected happened. My sister, whose head I had been filling with all my discoveries, finally talked. How about we cook something? What do you mean? Like natural liver potion. It was the first time in months when she showed even a remote interest in something, so I was all for it. With my medical knowledge as a hepatologist and her knowledge as a molecular chef on natural, pure ingredients and how they needed to be processed and mixed for the best interactions and results, we made a pretty good team. We worked restlessly day in and day out. We read through hundreds of papers, making sure we select only the ones that aren't paid by skincare companies. We spent tens of hours digging through databases and thousands of dollars to source the best natural ingredients until we finally found the perfect double action potion that would 1. Activate the full regeneration of the liver to set up the skin bioprinting machine. 2. Clear up the deepest levels of the skin of toxins to allow the new cells to rapidly grow. All we needed was one willing patient to test it. Since I was the bigger sister, born 5 minutes before Sarah, I decided it would be me. There was no way she was going to be the lab rat in our experiment after all she'd been through. To be fair, I was actually more excited to try it. I had always had bad, oily skin covered in premature, deep and fine lines, as well as acne scars and blackheads that made it hard for me to look in the mirror. I know how it sounds, but seeing my face basically ruined my day. My breasts looked saggy and brown spots kept appearing all over my body. I was ashamed to wear cleavage, not to mention to get naked in front of anybody. What filled me up with sadness, though, was that I knew what people were saying. Everyone thought I looked at least 7 years older than my twin sister. The only thing I had to do was to take 1 spoon of our liver potion every morning with a glass of water. The first few days, almost nothing happened. I wasn't feeling anything, and I was beginning to believe my skin was immune to this just as it was to other cosmetic treatments I'd tried. After a week or so, I wanted to give up. But the thought of telling Sarah our only ray of hope was gone was unbearable. But then, seeing one of my most ugly acne scars vanishing gave me a small glimpse of hope. I wasn't very impressed, but since I could also see my oily zones were mattifying bit by bit, I kept going. Then something almost surreal happened. Every morning, my skin looked at least 10% more clean and firm, until one day, I just couldn't believe the radiant, glowing, flawless face I was looking at was my own. Surprisingly enough, my breasts were more toned and my neck remarkably smoother. I can honestly say I had never felt so attractive in my life. Since I didn't experience any side effects whatsoever, aside from the incredible boost of energy, it was my sister's turn to test it. For 3 long weeks, nothing happened. Her hair, affected by stress and depression, was starting to grow back, which was still something. After a few more weeks, the redness went away, and that aspect of crumpled up skin slowly diminished until Sarah's face went from damaged to radiant, smooth and healthy, like the accident never happened. No doctor could believe their eyes. They thought she had at least 10 other procedures done, and even so, it was unexplainable how her face could have recovered that well in such a short time. By now, you must be very curious and anxious to find out what this ultimate formula contains, and most importantly, how does it work, and why does it work so incredibly well? Here's a short, step-by-step explanation of each one of the powerful ingredients used and the effects they have on your liver and skin layers. After intensive lab testing, they have proven to be 100% effective only in this formula and dosages, specifically calculated and adjusted to give the best possible results against premature aging and skin blemishes. Step 1. Detox your liver and skin layers to fully absorb every ingredient and quickly start the recovery process. In order to fight the poisonous toxins that are clogging your liver and suffocating your skin, we've mixed 3 purifying ingredients to unlock the healing process from the very first days. First, Chanca Pietra, or in medical terms, Philanthus nuguri, an herb that grows in the depths of the Amazon rainforest, used by indigenous tribes for skin diseases and wound healing for centuries. It's also called the stone breaker, and for good reason. This plant can break toxins amazingly fast and make sure they are eliminated immediately. Chanca Pietra has such powerful antiviral properties that researchers say it has similar effects to the strongest medications for hepatitis B. The only secret is to harvest it when it reaches 2 feet, not sooner, not later, which is something few supplement producers do. Chanca Pietra's strength triples when combined with chicory root and ginger. Used by ancient Egyptians and during World War II, chicory has a long history as a cleansing medicinal herb. The Cosne species is the one that clears chemically induced toxins, sending clean blood to your liver and skin. In addition, during an experiment, it showed to improve skin firmness by 26% for 95% of the subjects. Ginger is packed with more than 40 antioxidants that are said to eliminate the cell-damaging free radicals. Not only does ginger increase fresh blood circulation, it also flushes out toxins quickly. Step 2. repair cellular damage to wipe out the harmful effects of toxins and set up a clean foundation. This is where burdock root and alfalfa come in. Burdock root, a northern Asian vegetable, has been used for centuries in holistic medicine until scientific experiments proved its amazing restorative effects. A 2014 study from the National Institute of Health found clear evidence that burdock root helps with burns and other severe lesions. Burdock root needs to be harvested in the fall of the first year of growth in order for its healing properties to fully kick in. At the same time, alfalfa works at a deep cellular level. A study from Payam-Noor University proved its extracts reconstruct damaged liver while assuring skin reconstruction and improving complexion and texture. There are over 10 species of alfalfa, but only the wild M. sativa works at a cellular level. For a complete repair cycle, we've also added zinc and feverfew. Zinc is vital when it comes to skin. Even mild deficiencies in zinc can impair collagen production, the main building block of your epidermis, hair, and nails, and manifests as acne, eczema, or hair loss and hair thinning. This vitamin, when it's sourced from organic seeds, promotes scar healing through collagen synthesis and transports vitamin A for liver reconstruction. Feverfew reduces damaged skin cells and inflammation. Its key compound, parthenolide, is so potent that it has recently been found to have potential activity against skin deadly diseases. Step 3. Activate the complete liver regeneration to turn on the new skin bioprinting machine. A simple but unbreakable duo shocked us with its efficiency: artichoke and beetroot. Beetroot activates liver enzymes, which in turn convert proteins and minerals into energy for the liver cells. This allows them to regenerate and print new, smooth skin cells. Moreover, being rich in iron and carotenoids, beetroot seeps in moisture into the pores and innermost layers of your skin. This translates into better elasticity and radiance. Due to its detoxifying abilities, beetroot has been medically proven to treat dark circles and cellulitis. Artichoke gets your liver working at full capacity 24/7. Super rich in antioxidants, it significantly slows down aging and makes sure the new printed cells are healthy and of good quality. Even though these seem two common ingredients, there's a big catch. They need to be grown in well-drained soil from seeds that are at least 4 years old in order for their key components to be intact. Step 4. Rebuild cells to erase the appearance of wrinkles, acne scars, brown spots, or saggy skin. Choline is also called the glue of keratin, the main material from which our skin, nails, and hair are made of. We've added it to our formula because not only does it maintain the integrity and vitality of your skin, but also because it reduces the appearance of dark spots, pigmentation, and redness. Red raspberry moisturizes, softens, and hydrates, making the building blocks easy to shape and mold for smooth skin. At the same time, in the right amount, red raspberry extract soothes liver lesions and consequently skin lesions, including acne scars. Dandelion speeds up the production of collagen and new cells while refining the existing skin building blocks for a flawless texture and tone. Even if dandelions seem to be growing everywhere, only the species called Taraxacum japonicum is effective when used for fine wrinkles, large pores, or cracked skin. Step 5. Rejuvenate your entire skin for a firm, radiating, and youthful look. Initially, we've chosen jujube, or the Indian dates, because they accelerate burn and wound healing for the first 10 days. After that, we've discovered that it lights up dull skin like no other treatment and eliminates dead cells for a fresh, supple aspect. we've learned that the most effective jujube is the one processed after its fruit is completely dried, something hard to find but 100% worth the search. Complementary to Indian jujube, we've used yarrow and celery seeds for complete hydration. The dry, flaky cells on the surface don't reflect light as well, making the skin look rough and unhealthy. Hydrated skin looks softer, more plump, and resilient. Step 6. Protect your skin against any future damage and speed up the regeneration process. In order to secure the future regeneration cycles of your skin against the modern lifestyle factors, we've picked 4 protectors. You may know that UV rays, either from the sun or from artificial sources like fluorescent lights, are among the main causes of skin blemishes. Berberine, a natural plant chemical obtained from berberry roots, repairs skin damage by UV light and stress while creating a very effective and protective shield. A tip: it needs to be used in the form of soft poultice in order for it to work. Next, we have milk thistle for protection against radiation. Its compound, silbininin, rapidly destroys the cells mutated by emissions, thus preventing premature aging. Interestingly, one study from the University of Baghdad found that people with acne living in polluted towns experienced a 53% decrease in lesions after taking milk thistle. Speaking of pollution, Asian yellow dock, or chin chow mei, increases the rate at which harmful pollutants are flushed out of the body, oxygenating and tonifying the skin. We couldn't leave out grape seed extract, an outstanding defense against harmful sun rays and sunburns. Please be very careful when it comes to how this oil is processed. The grape seed extracts and oils on the market usually involve various chemicals, including the toxic solvent hexane. We make sure our extract never sees a chemical. Step 7. Supercharge your skin and hair and nail cells and take your look to the next level. Last but not least, we included 2 essential nutrients and 1 superstar ingredient for a long-lasting, outstanding effect. Choline for extra elasticity, methionine for mega strength, and turmeric for a vibrant glow. All in all, our twin sisters formula was a piece of art. But our enthusiasm hit a new obstacle. We wanted more of it, and if we wanted to produce it ourselves, we had to spend days trying to source the purest ingredients from all over the world and thousands of dollars to buy them. Then, weeks to extract the seeds, leaves, and roots. At the end, we had to dry them out, grind them down, and adjust the ratios. The result? We would have enough of the mixture to last for a week or so. We needed a much better plan. We thought that if we brought the ingredients in bulk and contacted a large, modern, yet discreet manufacturing facility in the USA that could take care of everything, we could produce this potent mixture in the quantity I wanted and in tiny, easy-to-swallow capsules. So we started our chase for manufacturing facilities. When it came to the quality of herbs and plants, we had one non-negotiable request. The ingredients needed to be the real thing. Pure, sourced from local growers that let plants naturally reach their full maturity and use no herbicides. 100% effective, prepared the right way and in the right amount in order to keep their properties intact. Safe, processed under strict sterile standards with regularly disinfected equipments. You wouldn't believe how many counterfeits are on the market. I remember we jumped for joy when we found a facility that was both FDA registered and GMP certified, that had a high-level disinfection policy to keep any germs or viruses at bay. Yes, including the new ones. Since the proprietary blend was 100% natural, I didn't have to wait for approval to make the first batch. All I had to do was answer one last question. If it worked for us, would it work for everyone? We needed to test it on more people who suffered from scars, wrinkles, and brown spots. People who felt old long before their time. They also had to suffer from conditions like loose skin, eyelid sag, dry or oily skin, and even hair loss or frail nails. If some of them had tried a lot of treatments without seeing any results, the better. We sent a lot of emails and messages to my patients and some of Sarah's clients from the restaurant. After 2 weeks, we had no less than 75 women ready to embark on our experiment. The results were greater than our wildest dreams. Without exception and within a few weeks, all 75 volunteers reported dramatic improvements in the appearance of their skin and complexion. It was like their fine lines had vanished from the corners of the mouth and eyes. Their tone was even, their cheeks radiated of health, their breasts felt firmer, and the skin under their neck was tighter. But most of all, their bodies felt brand new. Not only did their hair and nails shone stronger than in their prime years, but their energy levels were through the roof. Some of our close acquaintances even claimed that they'd lost a few pounds, which was quite an unexpected side effect. We received emails, messages, and phone calls. All our volunteers were overwhelmed and kept asking for more of our plant-based wonder capsules for them and for their friends. It was as clear as daylight that I had a mission. All the suffering caused by premature aging had to end. We needed to make our discovery accessible to as many women as possible. We called it Derma Prime Plus, the only 100% natural blend that addresses the root cause of wrinkles, scars, and dark spots. Excessive toxins build up in the liver, blocked in your skin's layers. We've sourced the purest, highest quality 23 plant extracts and vitamins and put the exact quantities into an easy-to-swallow capsule to take twice a day. Every capsule is manufactured in the USA in our FDA-approved and GMP-certified facility under sterile, strict, and precise standards. Derma Prime Plus capsules are non-GMO and safe. They do not contain any dangerous stimulants or toxins, and they are not habit-forming. And even though erasing the appearance of aging skin with Derma Prime Plus is as easy as ABC, the formula is more powerful than any serum, cream, or intervention out there. Because it does not only target every single trace age has left on your face or body day after day, leaving your skin feeling firm, clean, and soft. It also improves your looks from head to toe, nails to hair, without you needing to pay a single penny on lotions, treatments that barely have any effect. Why? Because Derma Prime is the only skin-saving and rejuvenation solution which offers natural skin nourishment from the inside of your body. It's like commanding your body to produce thousands and thousands of fresh, young skin cells on a daily basis, without the need of expensive creams or serums that cannot fix anything. They barely work on a skin-deep level. 217,670 people and counting have already transformed their bodies inside and out with Derma Prime Plus. People like Amy T., 43, from Springfield, Illinois, who told us,
"My face has never looked better. I can't stop looking in the mirror. Not to mention my hair is so shiny and certainly looks fuller. I never imagined there would come a time when I won't be scarred by wrinkles and old age."
Or Jillian Wallace, 33, from Quincy, Massachusetts, who said,
Okay, there are definitely some major improvements in such a short time. Most of my acne scars seem to be gone, and the skin on my neck looks so much more firm. I am loving this product. Thank you so much. Glowing from head to toe.
Alice Jackson, 49, from Seattle, Washington, sent us an email saying,
I have tried hundreds of products only to throw them in the trash after a couple weeks. I cannot believe how young, fresh, and soft my skin looks and feels now. My husband can't stop caressing me. And the most amazing thing is my eczema disappeared and I have a lot of energy.
And Sarah Smith, 54, from Scranton, Pennsylvania, told us,
So many people have asked me what my skincare routine is lately, including my 2 daughters and their friends. I'm never giving up Derma Prime Plus.
all you have to do in order to achieve the same dramatic improvements in the appearance of your skin, hair, and nails, and energy levels is to start using it as soon as possible. The solution is much simpler than you'd think, and you can get access to everything in the next 90 seconds. If you're ready to give up the burden of wrinkles, saggy skin, and bring excitement and amazing health back into your life, if you're ready to say yes to this big change, you first need to ask yourself, how much is it worth to be in full control of the way you look and feel? No fears, no frustration, and everyone around you wondering whether you've discovered the fountain of youth. Just take a second. Imagine how much that would be worth. $100,000? $10,000? $5,000? Even though top plastic surgeons recommended we sell a 30-day supply of Derma Prime Plus for no less than $997, considering the 1 year of research, work, and tests that we've invested in it, and even though my sister suggested $597 at first, seeing how she got her life back, while our suppliers would have asked for $397 just for the high quality of the ingredients. And even though many of the over 217,670 people who got to experience Derma Prime Plus said they would gladly pay triple, this isn't about the money for us. My sister will never forget the terror and desperation she felt when she first saw her disfigured face in the mirror, nor will I forget the crippling sight of her hiding in the house as if she were a monster. I never want anyone to feel as helpless as I did. That's why we'll never ask for that $597 or that $397 or half that. We just want to cover the costs of the ingredients and keep this site running for as long as I can. Even though I'll have to charge $99 for 1 bottle of Derma Prime Plus soon, which is still way less than peeling off treatments and certainly a lot less than Botox injection. The fact that you gave me your trust and stayed with me all through this presentation means a lot. You can get a 30-day supply of Derma Prime Plus for a one-time fee of just $69. That's right, just $69. And that's not all. If you order a 3 or a 6-month package, we'll give you an even bigger discount. Here's why. Both I and my sister have seen the effects of Derma Prime Plus on a lot of patients and have run a lot of tests. Recommend you take this supplement for at least 90 days just to make 100% sure there's not a single trace of toxins left in your liver or skin. Honestly, we cannot estimate exactly how tired and wrinkled your liver cells are at this point, nor how many toxins are blocked inside the layers of your skin. This depends on many factors, like your genetics, your overall medical condition, or where you live. That's why, as a rule of thumb, after seeing the positive results of more than 270,600 people, we recommend you take at the very least 3 bottles, especially since it could take more than 75 days to make sure the liver and skin are completely detoxified and clean. But before you make your choice, think about how your body looks and let me ask you something. Is there any particular area you'd like to smooth out? A part on which no cream or treatment worked no matter what? Because if you are really, really committed to turn back the clock on all your skin cells and enjoy natural skin lifting, full body effect on your hands, arms, knees, chest, neck, and even your feet, and at the same time fully re-energize your skin cells so that they grow and stay healthy, supple, and firm for 5, 10, or even 15 years from now. No matter your age, I strongly suggest you pick up the 6-bottle special package of Derma Prime Plus. Actually, this is the option more than 85% of our users took. Why? Because it really pays off. In the follow-up scientific studies conducted by third-party top laboratories, we've noticed a 77% reduction in the number and length of wrinkles, a constant level of natural skin hydration and firmness 3 times higher than the average, plus a complete protection against dangerous skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, age spots, or potentially fatal moles, which usually appear as we grow older. To get all this and even more great advantages that I want you to discover for yourself, all you have to do is pick up the 6 bottles package. This is the best thing you can ever do for your skin. And it's not me saying that, but general opinion of more than 85% of our happy customers who took this option. More than 180,000 women can't be wrong now, can they? Besides, there's one more crucial thing you need to know. Missing just one day of Derma Prime Plus might compromise weeks of progress. Each day, when you'll look in the mirror, you'll be seeing smoother, firmer skin, and you'll be feeling healthier and more energetic than in years. But if you hit the stop button on the detoxifying ingredients of Derma Prime Plus for just one day, it might take weeks or even months to get them working at full capacity again. Until you get your liver back on track, you might lose some of the benefits. Not going to lie to you. So don't risk running out of Derma Prime Plus. Please take into account that Derma Prime Plus is selling incredibly fast, and once it will be sold out, it will take me 6 to 9 months to produce a new batch, as we're willing to accept only the purest ingredients. Otherwise, its efficiency would be compromised. Of course, we're committed to support you in every way that we can, so we're going to let you order a batch of 3 bottles or 6 bottles for a huge discount. You won't be seeing Derma Prime Plus anywhere in stores, so secure your stocks now at the lowest price possible. Plus, with every order you make today, you'll also get free shipping. How does that sound? Take a look below. Once you order, you'll be taken to a secure checkout page. Just fill in your payment details using a credit card, debit card, or PayPal. Immediately after you fill in your information and confirm your order, your bottles of Derma Prime Plus will be shipped for free right to your doorstep. If you order the 3 bottles or 6 bottles package, which we recommend as we estimate will run out of stocks anytime soon, you'll also take advantage of a huge discount. Just click below to select your package. Your order today is a one-time payment with no subscription or hidden charges. All you need to keep in mind is that Derma Prime Plus can be found only on this page and is not available for purchase anywhere else. This is your only chance to grab this exclusive formula. Once again, Derma Prime Plus is selling fast, and once it will be sold out, it will take us 6 to 9 months to restock on the rare ingredients and produce another batch. Plus, remember that missing one day of Derma Prime Plus can compromise a full month of progress. So if I were to give you just one piece of advice, this would be don't risk running out of Derma Prime Plus. Listen, by 2025, it's estimated that the skincare market will exceed $750 billion. That's more money than one can count. No wonder cosmetic giants have been mercilessly hunting down anyone who dares to make public a natural, alternative solution to their overpriced, useless brands and products. We're getting threats almost every day. After all we've been through, risking your family's safety is not something that you can do for a long time, as you can imagine. Please make your choice today while this site is still up. If you're skeptical, we totally understand. You've tried a lot of methods, you've spent a lot of money, and nothing worked. I am so confident that Derma Prime Plus works that I'm going to give you our ironclad 60-day money-back guarantee. If you don't experience any dramatic improvement, or you're not content for any reason whatsoever, we will issue a full refund, no questions asked. All you need to do is contact us within the first 60 days from your purchase. It doesn't matter if you used up the entire bottle, we will still give you your money back. This means you have 2 whole months to decide if Derma Prime Plus is for you or not. No hidden fees or subscriptions, just a safe and secure one-time simple. Choose the package you want below. Listen, when you think about it, you really only have 2 choices ahead of you right now. Option 1, stop following this presentation and leave the page. Do nothing. Keep going the way you are now, barely daring to look in the mirror, fearing every new wrinkle that appears, your skin, neck, and breasts looking older and older every year. You can throw your money on serums, creams, and cleansers. But deep inside, you know these cosmetics are not powerful enough to repair decades of damage. Or you can think about alternatives like Botox or facelift. But be extra careful here. All of these other options are permanent. There are no guarantees they will be a success, and there is no going back if they fail. Option 2, risk nothing at all today. Grab Derma Prime Plus right now, and you'll be surprised at how well it works and at how fresh and glowing your skin can look. So just click below to make your choice. Enter your payment details on our secure order form and place the order now. We'll immediately ship your bottles directly to your home. Every order comes with free shipping, no matter where you live. I can't wait for you to experience every single benefit that Derma Prime Plus has to offer. Still here? Great. I wanted to take a second and answer the most common questions I get about Derma Prime Plus. I just want to make sure you feel 100% comfortable with your decision to order today. Question 1, is Derma Prime Plus right for me? This is a question I get a lot, so let me ask you. Do you have wrinkles, saggy skin, or brown spots that you have tried to get rid of in the past but nothing worked? If the answer is yes, then Derma Prime Plus is the right choice for you. As breakthrough studies have shown, the liver plays a crucial role when it comes to the production of skin cells. You can think about this organ as a 3D printer for skin. If the original blueprint is a wrinkled cell, then the liver will print wrinkled cells, resulting in wrinkled skin. That's what happens when your liver becomes overtired because of modern lifestyle. The liver cells become unable to eliminate toxins. Being the second elimination organ, your skin has to pick up the slack, resulting in all those nasty impurities exiting your body via your epidermis. When excessive toxins build up in the deeper layers of the skin, this causes inflammation to occur. This can manifest as wrinkles, dark spots, acne, scars, or skin conditions such as psoriasis, rashes, or eczema. Moreover, toxins remain trapped in the skin and poisons your cells, causing the appearance of the old look. The good news, the liver is the only organ that's capable of self-repair. If we help the liver with the right ingredients to print the original, healthy, smooth cells, then you will basically have your very own new skin bioprinting machine. Our double action product activates the full regeneration of the liver and clears up your skin on a deep level. Question 2, is Derma Prime Plus safe? Derma Prime Plus has been designed for all ages and medical conditions. Derma Prime Plus is certainly safer than toxic paraben-filled creams and lotions, and a lot safer than risky surgeries or interventions that might scar you for life. Addressing the root cause of aging skin, the excessive buildup of toxins in your liver and skin, is the most important thing you can do today for long-lasting results now and well into old age. Derma Prime Plus has high-quality natural ingredients, manufactured in an FDA-approved facility under sterile, strict, and precise standards. Each of the ingredients that goes into Derma Prime Plus is tested for purity and to ensure against toxins and contaminants. So rest assured, it's safe. As always, if you currently have a medical condition or you're taking other prescription medication, we advise you to show a bottle of this supplement to your doctor before you take it, just to put your mind at ease. Question 3. When should I take Derma Prime Plus? We recommend you take 2 capsules with a big glass of water in the morning for a powerful, deep toxin cleanse that clears both liver and the skin. Question 4. What if it doesn't work for me? Can you tell me about the guarantee again? The more results we see, the stronger we believe Derma Prime Plus has the power to completely transform the skin to its deepest layer. It's true, though, that nothing works for 100% of the people who try it, as each body works in its own way. That's why every bottle of Derma Prime Plus comes with an ironclad 60-day money-back guarantee. If for any reason you aren't fully satisfied with the results, you can just return what you haven't used for a full, no questions asked refund. Question 5. How long will this supplement be available to the public? Well, I'm not really sure, but history has shown us that the skincare industry is not afraid to spend millions of dollars in legal fees to remove something that threatens its very existence. After all, it makes sense. Wouldn't you spend $1 million in lawyer costs to protect the $750 billion per year you make? So all you have to do today is click below. Fill in your payment details on our secure order form and submit your order. I can't wait to hear your success story.